19 games down and only one more to go. Tonight, two teams on polar opposites of the standings prepare themselves for their playoff run. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to James Work Gymnasium here in Doylestown, PA. My name is Eric Hitch, and I'm joined by Gordon Mann, and today we have a MAC Freedom Conference matchup between the DeSales University Bulldogs and your Delaware Valley University Aggies. DeSales comes into the game 16-3 overall and 14-0 in conference play. The Bulldogs last week clinched the top seed again for the fourth straight season when they beat Kings February 9, 68-51. Michaela Reese leads the MAC Freedom with 2.2 blocks per game and also has 3+ blocks in 7 games. Avery Jordan has 25 points and a career-high 19 rebounds in the Bulldogs' first meeting with the Aggies. DeSales also leads the MAC Freedom in scoring defense, field goal percentage, opposing field goal percentage, three-point percentage, free throw percentage, rebounding, turnover margin, assists, and steals. Del Val enters today's game 6-13 overall and 2-13 in conference play. Last game the Aggies played was on Saturday, where they lost 64-49 to Wilkes. Lauren Moretti finished with 16 points and 11 rebounds on Saturday, leading to her fourth double-double on the year. Jess Williamson also had 3 steals Saturday, giving her 3+ steals in 3 straight games. And the first time these two teams met, Asia Kellum recorded a career-high 3 assists. We will now be honoring our nation with the national anthem. All right, folks, let's meet today's starters. For DeSales University, we have a 5'10" senior forward from Frankville, PA, number 3, Avery Jordan. A 6-foot sophomore forward from Sourton, PA, number 21, Michaela Reese. A 5'9" junior guard from Harleysville, PA, number 22, Megan Beeler. A 5'5" junior guard from Hampton, New Jersey, number 23, Maria Newsom. And a 5'8" sophomore guard, sharpshooter, number 24, Lindsey Walsh. And now your starter for the Aggies. A 5'7" sophomore guard from Bensalem, PA, number 12, Haley Keenan. A 5'3" freshman guard from Lidditz, PA, number 13, Jess Williamson. A 5'6" sophomore guard from Reading, PA, number 20, Kayla Stankiewicz. A 5'8" freshman guard from Harrisburg, PA, number 22, Madison Smith. And your team captain, a 5'6" senior guard from Sea Isles, New Jersey, number 24, Lauren Moretti. And as we said in the pregame, DeSales does come into the game the number 1 seed, clinching that number 1 seed, and they lead about every category when it comes to statistics for the MAC Freedom. Gordon, I don't know if I should ask what we should expect, but what should we expect?
Well, you hit the nail on the head when you said these are two teams at opposite parts of the spectrum. For DeSales, they've run through this conference again. They've run through this conference the last couple of years. They have great size. They have great skill along the perimeter. They don't have a lot of depth this year. They're playing without a couple of players. Riley Rittenhouse, who we've seen here, lost for the season for injury. Of course, Delaware Valley can relate to that. It's a tough matchup in any way you put it for Del Val. You hope to try and get a little something going offensively because you've got Saturday off, and then you've got the play-in game, which hopefully will be here. But you hope to see individual players play well against a top lineup, and from a team perspective, it's going to be tough.
We got Smith and Reese with the tip-off here. Reese a little excited. Smith with the tip-off, but it's in the hands of DeSales and to Jordan, who passes it. Actually, deflected pass from Keenan was intended for number 24, Lindsey Walsh. Walsh will inbound it from the baseline. Finds Newsom. Newsom brings it to the top of the key. Hands it off to Jordan. And it's going to be a foul on the play. Looks like that's going to be Jess Williamson.
I guess she grabbed Newsom running by her. I didn't.
I wasn't too sure either.
Yeah, it was not on the ball, so.
Jordan, pump fake, shoot, yes.
Well, Avery Jordan, an All-American, has very, very good range and runs the floor very, very well for a center. Michaela Reese, also an excellent low-post player. DeSales lost 3 games this year, but that's misleading. 2 of the games they lost were with Reese hurt, and the third was a one-possession game to Scranton, in Scranton. So this is a very, very good team.
Welsh running the floor, stops, passes back out to Reese to Welsh, and back to Newsom. Newsom leads the team with 3.8 assists per game, so she'll be running the point most of the game here. And that is Lindsey Welsh. A little off target there. Offensive rebound. That was Beeler off the offensive rebound. Again, Welsh. No. And another offensive rebound, and that is going to be a foul on Beeler. Beeler with 2 quick offensive rebounds. Smith, though, with the tie-up and came away with the ball, but was fouled in the process. Stankiewicz will inbound the ball here. To Williamson. Got a full court press, and I don't think we've seen the girls' team play with this kind of.
No, and this is DeSales style. DeSales style is 90 feet of full court press. That always has been under Fred Richter. It's always been very successful. I'll just caution Delaware Valley viewers already. If you watch this and you get frustrated because the score starts to get lopsided, just know that DeSales isn't doing this. It's not out of course for them. This is the way they play basketball. It always has been.
And that was Michaela Reese with the and one. Free throw is good. Keenan to Moretti. Moretti thought about driving. Will step back. Yes. Lauren Moretti, a long 2. Again, Reese, and hard foul there. And Moretti will get called for the foul there. That was football play, almost looked like.
I'm laughing at Taylor Richardson's response on the bench. Richardson is the blonde at the end of the bench who can't believe that's a foul. That was a tackle. I mean, there is no one in the gym, including Lauren Moretti's parents, who dispute that foul.
Beeler with the 3-point miss, but Michaela Reese with the putback. And I forgot to mention at the top of the hour, we had DeSales University is coached by Fred Richter, assisted by Casey Filio, Jen Kish, and Colleen Gavin.
Yep, Richter, one of the top 20 for active coaching victories in Division III.
Avery Jordan for 3. No. Offensive rebound, though. And Michaela Reese gets a nice pass there. Unselfish play by number 22, Megan Beeler. And an early timeout by Coach Hogan. Aggies are coached by Laura Hogan and assisted by Shannon Barlow and Katie McFadden.
Freedom Conference tournament starts next weekend, or next week. There's one more game after this for everybody but Del Val. Del Val has the weird bye at the end of the season. DeSales has one more game, and then I think Monday will be the play-in game. Then I think it goes Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. Usually it's just a 4-team tournament, sometimes 5, depending on how many teams are in the conference. But with the extended format, they'll play the championship game on a Sunday, and DeSales has a decent chance to host both of those, as they have for several years in a row now, it seems like.
Stankiewicz with the drive, and no. Williamson with the offensive rebound. That's going to be a tie-up. Staying with the Aggies, however, though. Nice little effort play there by Williamson, the freshman. Making sure the shot clock is right for this possession. Stankiewicz will inbound it underneath the basket to Smith. Smith thought about a 3 there. Pass it off to Stankiewicz again. Smith driving on Jordan, passes it to Stankiewicz. Stankiewicz guarded closely there by Lindsey Walsh. Keenan for Smith. Smith way off the mark there. Rebound by DeSales, and Megan Beeler is going to push the pace, and that is a 3 off the mark for Lindsey Walsh. Another offensive rebound and a foul. Going to the line, Megan Beeler for the and 1. And actually checking out for the Aggies during that timeout was Lauren Moretti, who we usually don't see check out very often.
She has 2 fouls.
She does have 2 fouls, okay.
Yeah.
And Jenna Schizel checked in, and Kayla Stankiewicz is checked out for Asia Kellum.
Yeah, partially the byproduct of the fact that Lauren Moretti, who, 5'5", 5'6", is playing effectively power forward. So
another turnover here by the Aggies, and again, missed opportunity there for number 22, Megan Beeler, who just missed that layup. Jenna Schizel now. Back out to Smith. Back to Schizel. Schizel, 2. No. That's going to stay with the Aggies. Speaking of the power forward position, obviously size has been an issue all year for Aggies, and Lisette Aloy is a scratch for this game, and we also saw Scarlett King. It looks like she was nursing some sort of injury possibly. She's on the bench, and
yep,
we'll see.
And the player who would be their starting power forward, Taylor Richardson, is not available this semester. So there is not a lot in terms of front court options. This is it. The one who's at the free throw line is the only option.
Madison Smith to shoot 2 here. Madison Smith, not a great free throw shooter. Actually, she is a great free throw shooter. Excuse me, 2 for 2.
I think that's what they call a limited sample size.
Yeah, limited sample size. And unfortunately, she just missed at first, so I might have jinxed her, but she'll go 2 for 4 now. So
she went from being fantastic to being awful in the course of 10 seconds.
Lauren Moretti is scheduled to check back in after this next timeout or change of possession. Newsome. Pass it to Reese. Reese to Jordan. Yes. $14 to 2 is the score. A little bit of 6 minutes left to go in the first. Asia Kellum. Guarded closely by Lindsey Walsh. To Keenan, the leading scorer for the Aggies this year. Back out to Wilson. Schizel for 3. Yes! Jenna Schizel. Jenna Schizel is only coming into today's game with 17% three-point shooter, so that would fool me. That was like a nice stroke there.
Yeah, that did look good.
Matt Smith with a nice denial on Jordan, but Jordan gets it back, and a foul, and
either Madison
either Kellum. I
Kellum,
believe it's going to be on
they
Kellum.
showed Kellum. Yep.
So that'll be Kellum's first. Madison Smith is going to check out for Lauren Moretti. And I'm sorry, folks, I didn't get who the DeSales foul was on when Madison Smith went to the free throw line. I'll try to find that out for you as soon as I can.
I'm on it.
Thank you.
Megan Beeler. No, Avery Jordan.
Avery Jordan. Okay. Well, she's at the line right now to shoot 2, and It's second. Williamson now pushing the pace. Again, Schizel, same spot, 3. A little off the mark there.
I'm with you, though. She doesn't look like a 17% free throw three-point shooter. That's decent form. Whoops.
That was a nice find there by Jordan to number, I believe that was Beeler. Yes, Beeler. We got 2 Bulldogs checking in now. Number 31, Grace Keller, and number 14, Amelia Saunders. Keenan to Schizel. Schizel across court to Williamson. Williamson maybe should have just took that to the rim, and she'll pick up her second now. And she's going to have to check out now. Stankowicz's going to come right back in.
Yeah, the problem with that pass there is even if it gets through to Kellum, I'm not sure what she's going to do with it. She's the shortest player on the floor. DeSales has 3 forwards in front of her, and Kellum might attempt 2 shots per game. So
going to the line now for the Bulldogs is, I believe that is Saunders.
Her ponytail's making it hard.
Yeah, I can't tell.
That is who it is.
That is Amelia Saunders.
Yeah.
Saunders. Kellum again is getting trapped. She does find Moretti, but then finds Keenan. They broke the full court. Moretti. Again to Schizel. Moretti. To Kellum. Kellum driving. Was looking for Keenan. Schizel. Again to Keenan. Moretti. Pull up. No. And that will go Bulldogs' way. Saunders inbound it to Grace Keller. Tie up on a play, but Saunders comes away with it and does not get the friendly roll, and offensive rebound, Jordan.
Aggies getting out-rebounded 13-3 in the first 6 minutes.
Keller now at the drive.
Wow, she was...
and the finish.
That also works. Beeler was, or rather,
Reese
was wide open.
Yep. Stankiewicz now to Schizel. To Kellum, to Moretti. Stankiewicz. Passes to Kellum. Kellum now was trapped in the corner, but Keenan for 3. No. Rebound to Sal's. Passes it up. That's Reese to Jordan.
Oh, wow.
To 22, which is Megan Beeler, and she misses the layup, but Reese with the putback. That was some great tic-tac-toe passing there, and
that was nice. Yeah, great job by.
No one was on Beeler. Unfortunately, she missed it, but luckily for DeSales, Reese was there to put the putback. Moretti now again to Kellum, and it's going to be a foul on number 22, Megan Beeler.
Yep.
Beeler's going to check out now, and checking in for the first time is number 25, Kelsey Gemmell, 5'6", first-year guard from New Freedom, PA. Ready for 3. No. And it's almost been Del Val just taking a bunch of threes and just hoping that they fall.
They have no front court player on the floor, and they have no interior game.
That's going to be a travel. Looks like the floor was a little slippery there, and her feet just slid right with it.
Yeah. So really all Delaware Valley has is isolation threes.
So Grace Keller with the travel. Aggies with the ball, and Kellum almost got with it. Kellum almost got called for travel there as well. Already now driving. Decides to dish it back out to Stankiewicz. Stankiewicz is blocked. Michaela Reese with another block. That is number 36 on the year for her. She came in leading the team in 35 blocks. Ready to pass. A nice feed there. I don't think DeSales is ready for that quick inbound. Keller off to Gemmell to Jordan. Jordan working on Schizel, and well played. Nice move there by Avery Jordan. Ready now, guarded closely by Michaela Reese. Ready, driving. And I believe that was last touched by number 25 on the Bulldogs, Kelsey Gemmell. And yes, it is. Jordan will take a seat for the first time, and checking in now is number 32, Kate Early, 5'11" sophomore forward from Lansdale. And Madison Smith will check in, and so will Williamson again. And that pass is a little off the mark. Fast break for number 14, Amelia Saunders, and no, layup is missed. Schizel. Schizel again, 3. Yes! She has the green light tonight.
Yeah, and like I said, it's a nice looking stroke for someone who I can't remember her taking more than 2 threes all season.
She doesn't shoot the ball much when she's out there, it
no.
seems like. So maybe she, again, this is the type of game that you want to see, what you're going against in the top seed. You might see them in the second round of the playoffs if you're able to win the play-in game. Maybe this builds her confidence going forward into that play-in game, and hopefully second round when you have to face this team again. Moretti now. Thought about driving. Pass out to Smith. Smith for 3. No. He didn't know with the rebound. Put back. Yes.
Quietly a 7-0 run there for the Aggies.
Fouls now. That is, who's running the point there?
It's Kelleher.
Kelleher running the point. Getting down to Reese. They're trying to get Reese the ball, and what a finish. Not much more there Kaylee Keenan can do there, and Reese with just a nice touch and a nice finish.
11 points, 5 rebounds, 1 steal, 1 assist, 1 block in the first quarter.
Williamson for 3. No. Another rebound for Reese. Backs out to Kelleher. And actually, that'll do it for the first quarter. I didn't even realize the time.
Yeah, well, fast-moving first quarter. Only a couple of fouls, only a handful of free throws. So, quick-moving first quarter, and DeSales with a 25-12 lead. We'll keep an eye on the other games for you in the conference tonight. DeSales is the 1 seed. That's the only team that's settled into a spot, although Kings with a win by the Ducks tonight or a loss by Kings, Stevens would be the 2 seed, and the Ducks will probably be the 2 seed. And Kings or Misericordia will fight for 3-4, and that's an important spot because it's the difference between seeing DeSales in the semifinals or seeing Stevens in the semifinals, and it's pretty clear which one you'd rather see. Arcadia and Wilkes are going to be on the road. Lycoming going to be on the road, those next 3 teams. What order they finish in is up for grabs. All 3 of them are 5 and 8. And then Delaware Valley and FDU Florham. And as Eric mentioned, the Aggies right now are in position to host the play-in game, the 8 versus 9 game. FDU Florham has 1 conference win all year. It is over Delaware Valley. The 2 teams split. But Del Val beat Lycoming, and that's the tiebreaker at the moment. FDU Florham at home this evening, they play Stevens, and then they finish at Misericordia.
So the Bulldogs are already ready to go. Avery Jordan will check back in. So you have Jordan, Kate Early, Kelsey Gemmell, Amelia Saunders, and Grace Keller. So Reese will take her first seat of the night. And for the Aggies, you got Keenan, Moretti, Smith, Williamson, and Schizel.
Well, score at the end of one. FU Florham 12, Stevens 12. So.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Devils made us sweat it out on Saturday. And
Jordan with the drive.
Today.
No. Looking for the call, doesn't get it. Rebound Aggies. Williamson will fire away. Yes! Jess Williamson for 3.
Well, the Aggies are outscoring the Bulldogs from behind the arc 9-0. Bulldogs were 0 for 4 in that first quarter.
That was a nice drive there by Grace Kelleher, and that's an and 1.
Of course, I don't know why you would shoot 3 when you could just do that. Bulldogs in that first quarter out-rebounded Delaware Valley 19-5. Outscored them in terms of second chance points 11-2. Outscored them in the paint 20-4.
And I couldn't hear the public announcer say who the foul was on, but
it's on Jenna Schizel.
Schizel, okay.
Yep.
Williamson to Moretti to Schizel. Schizel down low to Keenan. Keenan thought she was fouled, but
yeah, she was actually fouled in the back when they dumped the ball into her. You can see she jumped up and floated forward because Newsom put her forearm in her back and pushed her. Not uncommon, but.
Anyways, it'll be a turnover on Keenan. DeSales the ball. Keller now hands it off to Saunders. Saunders for 3. Yes. Amelia Saunders is 37% from beyond the arc this year, averaging 9.6 points per game. Schizel now, and a turnover, and that is going the other way, and Saunders again. No, might have been partially blocked there by Keenan. And
oops. Early just bricked that one.
Yeah, Early, unfortunately, just a little too short there on that layup, and someone on the Aggies touched it and went out of bounds on them last, so Bulldogs keep the ball. Schizel will check out. Stankiewicz back in. That was Gemmell to inbound it. Missed by the Bulldogs there, and Moretti with the rebound and trying to push the pace, but we'll just stop, bring it back out. Now Stankiewicz guarded closely there by Early, and it's going to be a foul. Kate Early will pick up her first. Stankiewicz to shoot 2. Stankiewicz on the year is a 71% free throw shooter and just missed her first of 2. Ball hit the second. Saunders. And Keenan thought about that steal there. And Keller back up to Saunders. Saunders, yes, that's a long 2 for her. Ready now. To Williamson. Williamson looking for open man. Stankiewicz. To Smith. Smith, pull up. No, way off the mark. And that'll be last.
Good box out by Maria Newsom there.
I'm pretty sure Keenan actually touched that last. I saw her get her hand out, but they're going to actually call it the other way, yep. So, refs made a little bit of an error there. Make the correct call there, and DeSales will now have the ball again. Kelleher slowly walking up the court. Pass off to Gemmell. To Saunders. Gemmell. To Jordan. Back to Early. Early. No. Stankiewicz the rebound. Stankiewicz looking to do everything by herself right here. Passes back out to Keenan. No. In and out there for Haley Keenan, the Aggies' leading scorer this year. Almost a turnover there. And that's off the mark for number 14, Amelia Saunders. Got 4 Bulldogs checking in now. Number 24, Lindsey Walsh. Number 23, Maria Newsom. 21, Michaela Reese is back in, and I believe also Megan Beeler, number 22, yep, is back in there. And Jenna Schizel checks back in for Madison Smith. And Moretti just was not ready for that. They were on two different pages. Moretti was going to cut. Stankiewicz thought she was staying in the same place and leads to a turnover. Coach Richter calling out play number 54, whatever that could mean. And a tie-up, no. And it's going to be actually a foul on Kayla Stankiewicz on Avery Jordan. Lindsey Walsh under to inbound the ball from underneath the basket. Hands out to Kayla Reese. Reese the travel, yep.
She knew it.
She has a smile on her face.
Yeah.
Keenan. Pass it to Williamson. Williamson. Keenan to Schizel. Schizel's already hit two from that part of the court. Moretti with a nice pass, but Keenan cannot come up with it, unfortunately, and Reese comes up with the steal. And nice drive there by Amelia Saunders. Nice find there by number 23, Maria Newsom, who comes in averaging 3.8 assists per game, team high. Newsom guarding Williamson very closely. Moretti now. Moretti for three. No. Rebound by Lindsey Walsh. Welsh had the ball tipped. Finds Reese. Reese to Jordan. This is where Jordan does her work, and no, off the mark that time. Stankiewicz the rebound to Schizel. Schizel, same spot. Three. No, not that time. Keno with the offensive rebound. And instead of trying to, that's actually going to be off of Avery Jordan.
So much of Delaware Valley's offense is predicated on backdoor cuts and trying to thread the needle, and just DeSales is too quick and too long. It just, that entire game plan doesn't work against them.
Moretti will inbound the ball here. Again, they're going to find Keenan for that quick play.
Same thing. Yeah.
Same thing.
It's the same thing every time. And their conversion rate against non-DeSales teams is not great as it is. Maybe 1 out of every 3. Against DeSales, it's going to be 1 out of every 6 or 7.
Moretti now. Hands it off to Schizel. To Keenan. Keenan for 3. No.
Aggies with 13 three-point attempts in this game.
Yeah, this is the most I've seen him take a three-pointers in a half, especially, and Amelia Saunders did 2.
And Saunders is into double figures. 10 points for her on 4 for 10 shooting.
Amelia Saunders just averages under 10 points a game. Last game against Kings, she had 10 points, 6 rebounds, and 3 steals. Score is 37-16 with about 5 minutes left to go in the first half. And folks, make sure you not go anywhere at the halftime, because tonight we're going to be recognizing some fall athletes. So we're going to give that to you as well.
Yeah, Del Val going to recognize all the fall sport athletes, but the athletes from one sport. We're going to do football separately. There will be a long list of honorees this year.
Madison Smith checks back in. Jess Williamson will take a seat. Same 5 for the Bulldogs. Schizel now. Passing it to Asia Kellum, who also checked back in. I believe that was for Stankiewicz. Moretti now to Smith, to Schizel, to Keenan, to Kellum. Moretti now working the post area, but passes it out to Haley Keenan, who drains it.
7 points for Keenan to lead the Aggies. First 3 of the game.
Newsome now to Welsh, who finds Jordan. Welsh, pull up, 3. Yes, nothing but net.
Wow, that was a nice looking shot. Wow. First 3 of the night for her. Bulldogs are 2 for 7 from behind the arc.
And Kellum with a forced turnover there, and Newsome cannot put it back, but will be fouled. Reese is fouled on the play.
Either Haley or Lauren will pick it up.
I believe that's going to be on
Keenan.
I believe it's going to be on Keenan. Asia Kellum will take a seat again, and Stankiewicz barely had any time to breathe. She's back on the court. Reese is a 69% free throw shooter on the year and hits the first.
We're showing 23 for Del Val. That's Asia Kellum. I guess that was her second foul.
Okay, then. I don't think she was anywhere near that play, but
I don't either.
That might work out for the Aggies in the long run.
I think it's likely to be
and
immaterial.
Another turnover again from that full court press. Michaela Reese with an easy 2. Smith looking for the cutting Stankiewicz, and it's going to be a hold on number 24.
Welsh, yep.
Lindsey Walsh.
And of course, Lindsey doesn't know this, but she didn't need to hold because Kayla Stankiewicz, if she gets the ball there, she's not going to do anything with it. That's not her spot on the floor to take a shot. She's just the only thing she would have done is run herself out of bounds.
Right now, the quick 3. Yes.
Nice.
Keenan with the assist, and Williamson checks back in this time for Stankiewicz, and that's another 3 off the mark there, Lindsey Walsh. They're going full court press again for the Bulldogs, and this is probably the best person to handle that is Williamson. They're probably the fastest player on the team, and she gets right out of it. And we're ready for 3. No.
Williamson is one of very few players who played well against DeSales in the first matchup between them.
Reese looking for Jordan down low, and yes. Keenan now running up the floor. Stopped by Newsome, but Schizel now. Pass out to Williamson, to Keenan. To Smith. Smith will take a 3 now. No, a little short. But Moretti tries to save it, and
good
unfortunately
effort,
cannot do, but you like to see that effort from the captain. Newsome now, bring it back. To Welsh, to Jordan. Welsh finds Reese. Welsh take a 3 from that corner. No. Reese with the rebound. Welsh again. No. Same exact spot, same result.
Yeah, Welsh is 1 for 6 from 3.
She's getting the open looks. I'm sure she's going to keep taking them, and I'm sure Coach Richter will keep telling her, and that's going to be a foul on number 14, Amelia Saunders.
Once again, will any student athletes being recognized at halftime, please report to the entrance closest to the weight room. Thank you.
First foul on Saunders. Next one will be bonus time for Del Val. They haven't attempted a free throw yet this quarter.
Keenan to Smith. Smith, way short. Saunders. Ooh, drives right by Schizel, and Schizel try to get a kick ball, and Keenan for the foul. Got Avery Jordan up high.
Uh-oh, contact is out.
Yep, contact looked like it came out.
Burning eye in 3, 2, 1. Painful. That's it. Blink the tears away. Yep. Ouch. All right. Now she's ready.
Avery Jordan go with the first.
Jordan, the third Bulldog, into double digits.
And she'll make the second. Stankiewicz will check back in. Madison Smith will come out. Stankiewicz is about to get trapped, and she does get trapped, and Jordan with the steal and missed the layup by Welsh. For that time, Welsh puts it back in. Jordan just took that ball away from Stankiewicz and just said, give me that. Stankiewicz now is again blocked by Michaela Reese. That's going to be her 44th block on the year. Checking in now, number 25 again, Kelsey Gemmell. Avery Jordan will take a seat. Moretti, no. Rebound to DeSales. Saunders the rebound actually, and she'll push the pace and slow it back down. Newsome looking over to the bench for the play. Newsome almost lost it there, but hands it off to Welsh. Welsh to Reese. No, Stankiewicz comes up with the rebound. Stankiewicz gives it to Williamson. Nice fake, but passes it back out to Moretti, who a little too strong there.
It was a nice job by Jess Williamson, though. Drove in, broke down the defense. And speaking of defensive breakdowns.
Welsh with a nice footwork there, gets easy too, and Keenan now will try to work something, and no. Reese, fast break, the spinorama, and yes!
Wow. 17 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 steals, 2 blocks in 16 minutes for Michaela Reese.
Talk about efficient.
That was pretty cool.
Keenan now to Moretti. Moretti's guarded closely by the 6-foot.
Yeah, they're top guards are both guarded by players over 6 feet right now.
Stankiewicz for 3. No, off the mark. That's going to be the last shot of the half, and Newsome's a little short. That'll do it for the half. 54-22 is your score. Bulldogs lead the Aggies. And again, folks, don't go anywhere. We're going to have a special halftime to honor the fall athletes.
all together. I'm sure that's going to
Soccer. All right, folks, welcome back. Getting ready to start the second half here. We'll give you some quick halftime numbers for you. Score is 54-22. The Aggies are shooting 8 from 33 from the floor. That is good for 24%. And 5 of 19 from the beyond the arc, which is 26.3%. They also have 16 rebounds, 12 defensive rebounds, and 4 offensive rebounds. They are 4 assists to 11 turnovers, so they're -7 in that category. They also have 2 steals to go along with that as well. For the Bulldogs, they're 21 from 46 from the floor, which is good for 45%. 2 of 11, which is only 18%. 10 of 11 from the free throw line. They also have 35 rebounds, which I think is the big stat here. 22 defensive rebounds and 13 offensive rebounds. They also have 10 assists to 6 turnovers, so they're +4 in that category. And you can hear the horn going off, so that means we're ready to start the second half. And we'll also get you some halftime scores when we get a stoppage in play and get a moment to do that. As I said, folks, I think the big key from this game so far is definitely the rebounding for both teams. Obviously, 35-16 is a big part of why the score is such a big lead for the Bulldogs. And
yeah, the 2 numbers that would go alongside of that in terms of scoring in the paint. The Bulldogs with a 32-4 advantage in points in the paint and a 15-2 advantage on second chance points.
So on the floor for the Aggies, you got Stankiewicz, Williamson, Smith, Keenan, and Moretti. And you have Newsome, Jordan, Welsh, Reese, and I believe that is Beeler. Yep, Beeler as well out there. Jordan, down low, no. And ball is going to be a foul on
Megan
Beeler. I believe that's her 3rd, right?
Correct, yep.
So be a little bit of foul trouble now. Decided to keep her in there. Williamson now. Guarded closely by Newsome, and Walsh was trying to help with the trap, and they do get the trap, but nice help there by Moretti. Moretti now. Pass off to Keenan. Moretti. Dishes back out. Smith, 3. No. Reese the rebound. Newsome finds a wide open. Thought that was a walk there on Jordan, but they'll let it go. Newsome with a nice find to Beal there, who dished it off to Jordan, and Jordan was unable to finish. Moretti now to Stankiewicz. To Smith, top of the key. Keenan. Stankiewicz now will drive, and ball will be out of bounds.
Off of Welch, yeah. Nice. She did a good job to block it, but the ball landed in her hands as she was going out of bounds.
So Lindsey Walsh was able to block Stankiewicz's layup attempt, and she came up with the ball as well, but she stepped out of bounds before she could inbound somebody else. Smith now to Williamson. Williamson to Moretti. Moretti, the spin. Goes past Reese, but no good on the little floater there. Newsome finds a Beeler and Keenan collided, and Newsome with the missed layup and offensive rebound now. DeSales another offensive rebound. No one can put it in the net. And again, DeSales the offensive rebound. Welsh comes up with the offensive rebound and kicks it back out to Newsome, who will slow things down. And Beeler now will drive and kick it out to Reese. Reese, no. Keenan looking to push the pace, but Beeler gets a hand on it, and it's going to be another turnover here on the Aggies. And Welsh is doing a great job just going in between, or Newsome rather, is doing a great job going between every defender, and one for Avery Jordan. Also some nice handles there by Newsome, who made that play possible. And again, Jordan will go to the line for the and one. And Avery Jordan will be a little short on that free throw. Jordan has 14 points already. Keenan hands off to Williamson, to Moretti, Stankiewicz, and Stankiewicz cannot handle that ball, and she'll have to foul Lindsey Walsh.
Kayla's second foul. Madison Smith checks out. Jenna Schizel in. Asia Kellum returns for Kayla Stankiewicz.
And I'm looking over at the Del Val bench. Scarlett King has her
unless she's going to play in fleece pants, I don't think she's available.
Looks like that knee was not good to go for tonight. Moretti now to Kellum. Schizel again had a really nice looking stroke the first half and hit two threes, and now Moretti was way off the mark there, but Keenan now with a nice offensive rebound. Schizel to Williamson, to Kellum. Kellum looking to drive, no dish back out to Williamson for three. Yes, just Williamson again, another three.
Sixth three of the night for Del Val. They're 6 for 23 from out there.
Newsome now to Jordan. And that was off the mark there by Beeler. But another offensive rebound.
I'm laughing because I thought it was Welch again, but it was Beeler that time. Welch was 1 for 6 in the first half.
And that is going to be a foul on, is that Moretti?
I did not catch whether it was Moretti or Schizel.
Schizel. That'll be her second, team's third. And nice find there from Welsh to Reese. Reese is just adding to her stat sheet tonight. Williamson looks for a cutting Keenan, and it's going to be a kickball. Nice defensive play there by Newsome.
Michaela has already got a double-double, 19 points, 10 rebounds.
Wonder what her season high is for points, because last game against King she had 25 points. So
yeah, she's 8 for 9 from the floor though.
Kellum to Moretti, guard close by Reese. Moretti, it's blocked. I believe that was Reese again. Reese, I'm sorry, that was Jordan. No, and gonna be a tie-up, staying with the Bulldogs. So Walsh will inbound it from underneath the basket. Finds Jordan, and it's going to be an offensive foul there on Jordan. It's going to be Jordan's second. Keenan with the pass to the shoes of Lauren Moretti, who is unable to control it, and it'll be out on Lauren Moretti. Going back to the Bulldogs. Madison Smith comes back in for Asia Kellum. Go ahead, Gordon.
Answer the question you asked earlier. Reese's season high this year is 33 points against Stevens.
Okay.
She has, oh my gosh, she's almost got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She's almost has 8 double-doubles in a row. She's a couple of rebounds short in a couple of games, but she's already got one tonight.
And this is my first time seeing her, but she is a really nice player, and only a sophomore too, so I would love to see how much her game grows in the next 2 years. Jordan with the first miss. And with the second though. 60-25 is the score with 5:42 left to go in the third quarter. The trap is coming. Keaton with a nice pass to Moretti. Moretti kicks out to Schizel. Moretti, 3. No, a little short. And it's going to be out of bounds on Jordan. She cannot control that tipped ball. Stay with the Aggies. A little upset with herself, even though her team's got a comfortable lead. Just shows the competitiveness. And Moretti with a nice 2 there. Reese kicks it back out. Newsome now.
She does just need one rebound to tie her season high. She's got 11. It's season high is 12.
Again, Jordan working underneath the basket. No, and that's going to be out of bounds on Smith, I believe, who last touched it, though fans don't agree. Stay with the Bulldogs, and Jordan again working down low, and Schizel only only had a choice there to foul because she was going to get a nice little easy layup there for 2. And that's going to be Jenna Schizel's 3rd. Checking back in for the Bulldogs is number 14, Amelia Saunders, 5'7" sophomore guard for Westminster, PA. Williamson, guarded closely by Newsome, and it's going to be a turnover. Nope. Marty's able to get back the ball. Keenan now. Guarded by Saunders. Back to Williamson. Smith now working on Jordan, and Jordan with the block. Avery Jordan, that'll be her 24th block on the year. Or, excuse me, 16th block on the year. She has 23 steals on the year. Keenan will pull up, and for 3, no. Smith, though, with it's going to be a tie-up. Possession Aggies. Moretti will inbound it. Finds it back to Keenan. Keenan with the drive. And cannot finish. And Jordan was collided with Moretti, and Moretti comes up with the steal. Moretti now going to drive on Reese. Yes! Nice move there by Moretti. And Newsome finds a wide open. I believe that was Saunders, who then passes it off to Welsh, who got the easy 2. So Newsome with a nice, almost full court pass there to get a 2-on-1 opportunity there, and Keenan will pull up. No. Smith with the rebound, and yes.
First points of the night for Madison Smith. She got 5 rebounds to go with it.
A lot of offensive rebounds on both sides. Seems like both teams are having a little bit of trouble blocking out.
Yeah.
Obviously, DeSales has a way bigger advantage on the offensive board, but still both teams are struggling. It seems the box out, and Saunders hits a 3.
Third 3 of the night for the Bulldogs, second for Amelia.
Williamson now driving. Again, very quick, and she'll pass to Schizel. Schizel for 3. Misses everything there, and rebound, Jordan. Again, Newsome. And Reese missed the easy layup, but gets her offensive rebound, and she's tied up, and it'll stay with the Bulldogs. Believe that now gives her a career high in rebounds, though.
Yeah,
So maybe maybe she was thinking about that herself, and Jordan just too much to handle down low. So much power down there, and Smith just fell over, and Jordan with the easy 2.
20 points now for Jordan to lead all scorers.
Moretti again. Yes. Another timeout by Coach Hogan and the Aggies. Score 69-33 in favor of the Bulldogs.
Moretti with 11 points, first Aggie in double digits. Let's got a look at those other scores for you. Misericordia trying to improve their playoff position tonight. Lycoming in a free fall, and those two trends continuing. Misericordia leading Lycoming 38-27. Halfway through the third quarter, in Williamsport. Bit of a surprise here. Wilkes looked pretty good here on Saturday, but is just 7-13 overall. They're leading their arch-rival Kings 42-37. Stevens is going to have the second seed anyway, but if Kings loses, that will put Kings at risk of dropping to 4th, which again, you want to stay out of that 4th spot because you really don't want to play DeSales in the semifinals if you can avoid it. And Stevens teched in a game that was 12-12 at one point, now leading FDU Florham 43-25, final minutes of the third quarter there.
So the playoff hopes of hosting a playoff game here at James Worth Gymnasium continues, and Reese wanted a foul there, but nothing is called. Williamson looking to push the pace, but will back out again. Moretti thought about the 3, but instead will drive and do a floater and travel. Another turnover on the Aggies. Newsome again looking for a full court pass, finds Saunders, who spinorama, nice footwork, and misses it too, but Jordan underneath the basket. Another offensive rebound for Avery Jordan, and gives them an easy 2.
22nd offensive rebound of the night for DeSales.
Stankiewicz was looking for the bounce pass to Schizel, and stolen by number 24, Lindsey Walsh, who then is fouled. And unfortunately, it looks like Keenan with the foul actually got the worst of it.
Yeah, I thought, yeah, Moretti had the foul. She grabbed her. It's just with the way she grabbed Welsh, Welsh ended up spiraling off of her and running and colliding with Keenan, but it was Moretti's foul, her third.
Okay. So Avery Jordan will take a seat, and Kate Early will come back in. And also taking a seat is Michaela Reese and number 23, Maria Newsom. Checking in is number 31, Grace Kelleher again. And checking in as well is, I believe that's going to be Kelsey Gemmell. I believe that's also over there. Yes, Kelsey Gemmell. Okay. Lindsey Walsh is a 74% free throw shooter, misses the first, and will hit the second. Keenan now dishes it off to Moretti. Moretti setting the offense. Schizel with the drive. Early was not ready for that move by Schizel there, and her being out of position will cause the team to foul. Don't know if that's going to go on Early or if that's going to go on Welsh, but yep, go on Early. So that'll be her second. Jenna Schizel, 5'5" sophomore guard from Brick, New Jersey. 6 of 10 from the free throw line. Make that 7-11. And 8 of 12.
She's coming up on a career high. I think her career high is 10 points in the first game of the season against Centenary.
Early. To Geller. To Welsh. Early. Travel. Here Early with the turnover. Aggies ball. Looks like again we're going full court press here, and Haley Keenan just can't handle the ball, and again out of bounds on the Aggies. Welsh will inbound it from the right in front of the Bulldogs bench. Gemmell. Back to Welsh. Take a 3. No, a little too strong, and rebound, Armor ready. Williamson now. To Schizel. Schizel to Keenan. And Stankiewicz now passes it back out to Keenan. Schizel thought about the 3, but will pump fake and hand it off to Moretti. Keenan now, long 2. No. Rebound, Gemmell. Pass it off to Keller. And now Saunders. Now Saunders, the drive, and no, not able to finish. Schizel with the rebound. Schizel takes an open 3, and no, a little too short there. Bulldogs with the last shot of this third quarter, unless they decide to take a quick shot here, but most likely we'll just keep it for the last possession. Gemmell, take that 3. No. Rebound, Saunders. Saunders gonna get a walk. With 1.6 seconds left, they're gonna have to get the ball down quickly to the court, and Moretti is exactly what she'll do. She didn't touch the ball, and she gets a 3 off. No.
It didn't work, but smart play by Moretti there. She let the ball bounce in
very
front of her,
smart.
didn't touch it.
Clock didn't start because she did not touch the ball, and when she did, it started, and she was able to get a shot off. So after 3, 73-35 is your score. And folks, make sure you don't go anywhere, because after this we have the men's up next. Got a doubleheader for you tonight. men's DeSales University versus men's Del Valle University, which I'm sure should be a very interesting one, to say the least. Men's, just like the women's, are top seed in the conference, and
Yeah, the gap between DeSales men and Delaware Valley men not quite as dramatic, although the first time they played, DeSales won by 34 up in Center Valley. Aggies will play their last conference game tonight. If they win, and if Lycoming loses, Delaware Valley could be the 4 seed in the playoffs. They can't be any worse than the 5 seed. But you'd love to be the 4 seed and be at home, and if you can't do that, you'd love to stay away from Arcadia, who's probably the 3 seed. Stevens and DeSales locked in the first 2 spots. And Lyco, Del Valle, and Arcadia trying to sort things out for those last 3 spots. Or those next 3 spots, I should say. It's a 9-game playoff for the MAC Freedom Conference.
again, Bulldogs are already ready. Horn hasn't even sounded yet, but they're ready to go. Saunders.
There's not a lot of adjustments you have to discuss. It's 73 to 35, you know?
Saunders, believe that is Welsh is out there still. Gemmell still out there. Kelleher. And I believe that is also missing somebody. Megan Beeler. Megan Beeler checked back in. Keenan will bound the ball to Williamson. Williamson to Moretti. Moretti to Williamson. Williamson to Smith. Smith, the drive, and cannot finish. Rebound, Bulldogs. Megan Beeler with the rebound. Kelleher to Beeler, to Kelleher, to Beeler again. To Kelleher. And to Welsh this time. Somebody different.
Only for a second, though. She's wide open.
And now Saunders with the drive and a little short, and she's going to put something up, and that's going to be a shot clock violation. And Lindsey Early will come back in. Or Kate Early, I'm sorry. Kate Early will come back in for Amelia Saunders. Williamson now. And Kelsey, or Grace Keller with a great steal, and it's going to be a travel again.
Nice play by Jess Williamson to get back and break that up.
It was a nice play there by Grace Keller to poke that ball loose at half court, and Williamson was able to correct her mistake. Keenan now. Back to Moretti, to Schizel. Williamson. Williamson with the drive. And off her foot, I believe, but they're not going to call it. And it's going to be a tie-up. And it's going to go the Bulldogs' way. Again, it's so hard to drive against this very lengthy Bulldogs team who...
Long, strong, and quick. It's a rough combination.
Grace Keller will now bring it up. Calling for the screen. Nope. This finds Gemmell, though, in the corner. And then Welsh to Early. Keller to Welsh. Welsh way off the mark. And offensive rebound. No. Keenan with the strong move to get the defensive rebound and finds Moretti cutting to the paint and
knocked away, I guess.
Knocked away. I thought the arm was grabbed instead, but it'll stay with the Aggies. Ready to inbound it underneath the basket. Schizel to Williamson. Williamson to Moretti. Moretti thinking 3, no. Williamson to Smith. Smith working on Early, passes out to Schizel, passes out to Moretti. Moretti, long 2. No. Rebound. Gemmell, who passes it to early down low, and it's going to be a foul on Smith.
Bulldogs shooting 44%, 31% from behind the arc, and 8 of 11 from the foul line. Aggies 29%, 24% from behind the arc, 4 of 17. And the first one is good.
Kid early, 18 of 21 from the free throw line, make that 19 of 22. 20 of 23.
The Bulldogs, I'll correct myself, I was looking at the wrong numbers there. They're 18 of 20 from the foul line.
Moretti now. Smith at the top of the key. Back to Keenan on the wing. Moretti. Again, looking for that drive, passes out to Keenan, who will take the three. No. It's a nice play there by Moretti to cause Keenan's man to help go over and slide over and help out, and left Keenan wide open, but unfortunately could not make them pay.
Haley having a rough night. She's 3 of 13, 1 of 6 from behind the arc. She has 7 rebounds, and she's, well.
And speaking of a rough night, that'll get you on the scores.
There you go. I think a lot of the fact that Haley's had a rough night is the simple fact that she's asked to play way out of position so often and has to expend so much energy. Hey, look she's playing center on defense. She's a shooting guard.
And early was blocked by,
and
thought he hit her head, but it was just her back, so luckily
she has to expend
early's okay.
So much energy playing defense that I'm sure it affects her offensive game at least a little bit.
Checking in now, Bianca Coltonback, who...
That would be the end of the bench. I think that's the last player that DeSales has. It's
she isn't.
I
was looking at her her stats. She doesn't play much, maybe about 5 or 6 minutes a game if she does play at all. And Moretti with the nice finger roll.
That's nifty.
Bianca Coltonback, 5'10" freshman from Bloomfield, New Jersey. And there she is with the, that's going to be a travel. Yeah. Wrestling team is liking what they're seeing over there. You would never tell what the score is if you were with the wrestling team the whole time.
They are immune to the scoreboard, let me put it that way.
Moretti now gets handoff from Williamson. Smith now, guarded closely by Coltonback. Keenan again will drive. And a foul and one. Haley Keenan with a tough finish. Will go to the line. Foul's going to be on Lindsey Walsh.
Keenan, second Aggie in double figures. Her and Moretti with 13 and 11 apiece.
Misses the free throw, and wide open is Gemmell, who unfortunately for the Aggies misses it. And Williamson is going to get the loose ball, bring it up herself, and it's going to go out of bounds on her shoe or her knee, one of the two areas down there.
Yeah, not that it matters all that much because it's a 34-point lead for DeSales, but they've struggled from outside. They're 3 of 16 from behind the arc, and most of them have been, like that last one, pretty much entirely uncontested. Coach Richter wants to talk things over here with his young reserves, his team up 34. Tomorrow will be an interesting day for DeSales women. Today, the NCAA released the regional rankings for men. It's a 64-team tournament. But unlike on the Division I side where you got to go to the RPI or the Lenardi Index or whatever, the NCAA tells you who they're thinking about favoring for at-large bids at the Division III level. The DeSales men are second in their region, which means if the season ended today and if the Bulldogs didn't get the at-large bid, they would have a pretty good shot at an at-large, or if they didn't win the automatic, they'd have a pretty good shot at an at-large. I would expect the DeSales women will also be number 2 in their region behind New York University, who's ranked number 8 in the country or something like that. But if you're generally in the top 3 or 4 in your region, not that DeSales will necessarily need an at-large bid, but they would be in good shape to get one.
Geller now to Gemmell. Back to Geller. Keller is looking for a screen, and it's going to be a turnover. No, Smith and Schizel collided. Keller tried to force something in there, and
interesting thing that the NCAA will do this year, and this is a weird thing. They released the regional rankings during the week. They're going to announce who they think are the top 16 teams right now, basically the teams they think would host. I don't have to do that. The tournament doesn't start for another 2.5 weeks, but they're going to announce the top 16 teams on the men's and the women's side, which is interesting and an unusual approach.
So Lindsey Walsh checks out. Amelia Saunders checks back in. And that last possession was a shot clock violation. Seems to be a problem with the shot clock. And Moretti for three, no.
Yeah, shot clock is frozen in time. There we go.
Nice look there to Saunders. To Colton back. Again, DeSales plays a very unselfish game of basketball. Always looks for the open man underneath the bucket, and that's a few times now I've seen that where they take up their shot to make sure they get that easy layup underneath the bucket. Smith now will take a three. No.
Aggies now 6 of 30 from behind the arc. Half of their field goal attempts are three-pointers.
Kelleher with the hook shot, no. Moretti, the rebound. Moretti goes right past Gemmell, but a little short, and it's going to be a tie-up, and it's going to be Bulldogs' possession. Kayla Stankiewicz will check back in for Madison Smith.
And for the Aggies, number 20, Kayla Stankiewicz.
3:45 left to go in this game. 77-41 is your score. Obviously, Bulldogs in no rush here. Kelleher will take every second she can to get up the court. Saunders. Cross-court pass. Now they're just playing keep away now from the Aggies. The Bulldogs are, and nice floater there by Gemmell. Again, very unselfish basketball, and you saw that right there with the 4 or 5 passes that went around the court, it seemed like, before a shot was taken. So.
Well, if Haley Keenan looks tired, she has good reason. She hasn't come off the floor yet. She's played all 37 minutes.
Keenan was denied that pass, but gets it back. Moretti now driving. Is blocked by number 22, Megan Beeler. Stankiewicz has to shoot. Nope, it's going to be a shot clock violation, and Coach Richter said,
saying we had possession. Why did you stop it? It was a fast
and there was
break.
also a second left on the shot clock I saw as well. So looks like Coach Richter wants to get to 100 points tonight or something. I don't know why.
They have scored 100 here in the past. I think it's hard to. Coaches don't really have a different gear when it comes to contesting things with officials that they believe are wrong.
And I believe, if I am correct, Coach Richter actually used to coach Quakertown High School basketball for the women's. So about 20 minutes away from here.
Okay.
And I was doing some research last night. He won a few championships with them. Don't remember off the top of my head how many, but
he's been at DeSales a long, long time, and so he's been at DeSales since before they were DeSales, when they were Allentown College.
I believe he is in his, I have it right here
32nd
somewhere.
year, I think. Is that right? Is that right? That might be too many.
32nd year, yep.
Okay. A quick scoreboard update for you from the other games. The Aggies are going to stay in that 8th spot. FDU Florham down 28 to Stevens with 1:35 to play. Kings has come back. They now lead Wilkes 50-47 in one of the final games. That will be a conference matchup between those two teams before Wilkes heads to the Landmark Conference. And Messiah saw their lead dwindle down to single digits, but back to 12. They lead Lycoming 55-43.
Same 10 players on the court from the previous timeout, and Kelsey Gemmell with the easy 2. Stankiewicz now. Moretti's guarded very closely by number 22, Megan Beeler. Megan Beeler won't even let her have a chance, and
I'm not sure what Haley Keenan did to Pick up a foul. Katie McFadden was all excited, and the official said, I know, he pointed the wrong way. It's a foul on them.
So the Bulldogs will pick up a foul here. Only a team second, so no shot. Moretti. Pass it over to Keenan. Keenan. Williamson. Keenan working down low, and yes, over Saunders. Kelleher to Beeler. To Colton back, who is fouled on the play. It's going to be Haley Keenan's third. Bianca Colton back's only 6 of 10, so again, a very small sample size, 7-11 now. Obviously, when you're behind players like Avery Jordan and Michaela Reese, it's going to be hard to find some playing time. But again, she's only a freshman, so her time will come.
One thing that Coach Richter, while the team has been predicated on, and they actually have, whether it's desire to conserve energy or mercy, they have not played that traditional 90-foot, full court press tonight, which at least I appreciate if no one else does.
And it was very effective, as you could see.
Yeah,
so.
and I appreciate them not doing that. But they have always had really good low post players. They've had All-Americans as post players, even though their offense is kind of guard oriented. They always are able to find. Richter is always able to find players forwards who can run the floor. He's got that in Jordan, who can shoot the three. She hasn't taken too many tonight. He's got that in Reese, and he does an exceptional job recruiting.
So Lindsey Walsh checks back in for Megan Beeler, and checking in for the first time is number 20, Kaylin Hansen, 5'9", first-year forward from Warminster, PA.
I was wrong. They do have one more player.
Hansen actually has appeared in less games than Colton back, so I guess
I did not notice. I did not notice. I thought they were out of bodies with warm-ups on.
Now Kelleher to Gemmell to Saunders. Saunders looking to drive, passes it back out to Gemmell. Gemmell, long two, yes. Stankiewicz now. Moretti for the three, yes. And again, Bulldogs in absolutely no hurry at all. Kelleher taking her sweet time, coming up the floor. Out to Hansen. And Hansen looking in direct traffic. And nice floater there. Excuse me, that was actually Grace Kelleher. So it looks like Hansen handed off to Kelleher at one point or another. I did not see that. That was a nice floater though. 35 seconds left to go in this game. Schizel to Williamson to Moretti. And Moretti thought Williamson was going to keep cutting to that corner over there, and Williamson stopped, and that's going to be a turnover on Moretti. And Coach Richter is still calling a play, even though the shot clock is unplugged. They can just hold the ball if they wanted to. Yeah, it looks like they're just going to be playing keep away now.
Yeah, he just said hold the ball.
Saunders.
He just said hold the ball, yeah. That's what he's telling them, not to take a shot.
Yep. So, folks, that'll do it for this one. Final score 86-48. Again, this is the last game for the Aggies until play-in. We will keep an eye, and obviously, if you're an Aggies fan, you hope FDU loses their last game of the year to, I believe it's Misericordia, correct? If they do, we will be hosting a game, and I believe that is on either Tuesday
I think it's Monday.
or Monday.
Yeah, I think it would be Monday.
So Monday or Tuesday.
Usually, well, 7 o'clock normally for playoff games. If it won't be a doubleheader, so that would be the Aggies. That would be their next game. They don't have one on Saturday, and so. Get you some final numbers here. DeSales scores 86 points, shoots 41% from the floor, 32 of 78. Struggled from behind the arc, not that they needed it tonight. 3 of 16, that's 19%, but excellent from the foul line. 19 of 22, that's 86%. They out-rebound Delaware Valley 63 to 34, including 26 offensive rebounds for the Bulldogs. 16 assists to 16 turnovers, so they finish even in that category. They had 14 steals and 6 blocks. Aggies used just 7 bodies tonight, 28% from the floor, 18 of 65, 7 of 32 from behind the arc, that's 22%, 5 of 9 from the foul line. Aggies with a minus 14 in terms of assists to turnovers, 8 up to 22 down. Bulldogs with 3 players in double digits tonight, led by Avery Jordan. She had 22 points. To go with 7 rebounds, an assist, and a steal in just 24 minutes. Michaela Reese was outstanding. 19 points, 12 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals, and 3 blocks. She was 8 of 11 from the floor and 3 of 3 from the foul line. 2 other Bulldogs into double figures. Amelia Saunders finished with 13, and Lindsey Walsh finishes with 11. For Delaware Valley, Lauren Moretti, if this is her last home game, and we think she'll probably get one more, she went out with a strong one. 18 points, she did take 24 shots, 2 of 11 from behind the arc, 2 of 2 from the foul line, 3 assists, and 6 rebounds. Only other Aggie in double figures was Haley Keenan. She had 13 points to go with 7 rebounds, an assist, 2 steals, and 3 blocks in a full 40 minutes of action. So, Bulldogs with the victory, Aggies with the defeat. Delaware Valley will just turn spectator and hope that Misericordia, who's been playing better of late, and is winning right now over Lycoming, wins one more. Stevens defeated FDU Florham 70 to 40 earlier on. That is a final. So if Misericordia beats FDU Florham, then it will be the Aggies and the Devils here at James Work Gymnasium, we think, on Monday night at 7. Final thoughts for this one, Eric?
On to the next one. On to the next one.
That'll do it for us. We'll take a break. We'll come back in about 15 minutes. We'll get you ready for the men's action. It will be the Aggies and the Bulldogs. Bulldogs 1 seed, Aggies hoping to play in for a home playoff game. We'll find out if that happens in just a bit.